I'm gonna leave. I'll start doing stuff in a minute. Hold on. Hi, Nana. I'm gonna work on my Halloween costume a little bit because I can. I don't really have much else to be doing right now. There's my sunglasses. Everything's fine. Here we go. Hi. Have my bits of elastic, and today I'm basically just attaching the little bits, one of the little bits onto the other little bit. And why do I still have my headphones in? What is your idea this year? So I'm doing a cherubim based on Ezekiel 1. I mean, with a couple like creative additions. Hold on, I gotta plug in my phone. A couple creative additions, such as armor, because otherwise I would just look a little bit naked, which would be not pleasant. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't do it. Can I flip it upside down? Nope. It's fine. Let's go like that. There we go. Alright, yeah, so I've got this piece of armor, and this piece of armor, and I'm gonna attach them together. Assuming the hot glue gun has charged, which it has. And I'm going to have to go into the store and get more hot glue soon, because I think I've got 2 or 3 sticks left. 2.5 sticks. But yeah. Just gonna wait for that to warm up while I figure out where exactly I want this to go. These pieces go together, then I'll like sit inside, but I also want it to be attached at least a little bit to each other. Well, I mean, they are going to be attached to each other because I want it to not like fall apart. Yeah. Go like that and sit inside it. About that much. Then after that, I'm gonna work on the belt. Because this shouldn't take long. If it does, I'll be quite surprised. I think I'm going to want to put a bit there. I really need to get more elastic too. I'm kind of running low. I've not actually ever seen elastic just like at the store or anything, so I'm not really sure where to get it. Is that foam or cardboard? This is foam. Like I've got another roll over here. It's high density EVA foam from Hobby Lobby. It works really well. The one thing that I've noticed is that like it does collect like dust and stuff, like it's staticky. So dust and hair sticks to it like a magnet, which is kind of frustrating, but I'm gonna spray paint it and hopefully that'll fix it at least a little bit. I don't know if it will, but I gotta hope. Alright. Actually, elastic to be quite that long. I can actually... This Velcro keeps coming off too. It's not coming off the foam, the Velcro is coming off the hot glue. Does the hot glue melt the foam? Not really. I feel like it probably should be, but it isn't. Though I'm honestly kind of grateful for that, because otherwise it would probably just everything would fall apart, and we don't want that. Okay, I put the elastic way too low. Yeah, because that's the nice thing. The hot glue just kind of peels off the foam if I put enough effort into it. So yeah. It's gluing stuff together. That's mostly all I do making costumes, is just gluing stuff together. I'm not wearing my mask right now because it is so hard to see in that. I'm going to fix it. I probably won't be able to do it for a little bit because I just don't, I have a lot of projects on my plate right now, such as exams. Well, it's not exam week yet, but it will. And then I don't think it's the week after that. It might be for that, but then I got my driver, like the behind the wheel driver course, something that I gotta do before I get my license. And I also have to get up to my 45 hours of required driving. In a lot of ways, like Tennessee, I don't think has very strict driving laws at all, but Virginia's driving laws are honestly a little bit. I get that you want to be safe, and that it's like the better you are at driving, the less likely you are to die while driving. Actually, the course that I've been taking has told me that, like, it has told me in no uncertain terms that I will die in a car crash. Like, I don't think that's something that you want to tell somebody who's already pretty nervous before getting behind the wheel while I've been nervous. So not really the best tactic in my opinion. But hey, I mean, what do I know? I don't even have a license yet, of course, so I'm not really in a position to say anything about it. Okay. And then that's gonna glue it there. Nope, stay there. Yes. But yeah, I honestly kind of wonder if it's a good idea to be gluing these two pieces together, because this middle piece is going to have an extra set of arms sewn / glued onto it that are then going to be attached to my arms via like fishing line or something. So it'll be a little bit unwieldy, honestly. I mean, I don't know where I'm going to store it when I'm done, probably in the closet, or I should get just like, I need to get myself a storage unit, because whenever I go to college, all my cosplay stuff and my dragon puppets and whatever else, they're not going to fit in my dorm room, that's for sure. Is the glue flexible or rigid? It's fairly rigid. I mean, like, it depends on how much you use. It doesn't move around once it's glued tight, but if you like get a big chunk of it, you can kind of bend it. But other than that, it's fairly rigid. And since I'm gluing elastic onto it, that's going to make instead of just gluing it directly to itself, that'll make it a little bit easier to move around with. Anyway, it should. I don't remember if it was elastic or if it was just plain string that I used for the Springtrap box, called the like 8-bit Springtrap. Excuse me, the 8-bit Springtrap thing that my sister and I did. Yeah. Yeah, Serena and I have a lot of fun with costuming stuff. And then I do feel like I want to make stuff with her more often, but both of our schedules and school stuffs are such that it's pretty difficult to schedule anything at this point. So I don't know. Because we have, like, with Spuppy and with Springtrap, we were working, like, well into the night on it, and just don't really have that time anymore. We didn't have the time when we were doing it, that's for sure, but we have less of it now. So I've got to be spending all my time. Like, actually, I thought that I was supposed to read all of Paradise Lost before the end of the school year. When you go to college, you can tell everyone to leave your stuff alone. That's true. I mean, if I go to college where Dad works, like, I probably could just stay at home I don't know if it has a like a freshman have to live on campus or anything, but I'm sure they could probably make exceptions. Cause not right next door, but within very close. So it wouldn't even really be that big of a problem to just stay at home. Or I mean, yeah, I suppose I really could just keep everything here. Though there's some stuff that I would probably want to take with me. Like I'd want to take my mask, maybe my dino mask, maybe at least one of my dragon puppets. I don't know, because I don't think I would still continue with YouTube once I get into college, because that's well, I mean, I might, but definitely nowhere near as much as I do now, because it takes up a large portion of time, and once I'm in college, I'm not going to have that time. Alright, now let's see if this is flexible enough. Okay, already I think I may have messed up. Oh, no, I didn't. Let's see. Actually, having it as one piece is a little bit better, I think, than having it in two. Because then it's just one piece that I have to take care of. Alright, here we go. You can still move around. Still flexible. But now it just doesn't get caught in weird places. That's pretty good. Alright. It's not going to stop a bullet or anything because it's foam, but it's pretty good. Next step is going to be putting on